Hi, everybody. This is Carrie Hamblen, the CEO and president of the Las Cruces Green Chamber, coming to you again with another Zoom chat that we offer our members of the Las Cruces Green Chamber of Commerce. Zoom chats are an opportunity for us to do really quick videos to promote what you're doing as a business or nonprofit. And today I have the magnificent, and I do not hesitate when I say that, the magnificent Kasey Pena, who is the president of the board of directors for Desert Community Wellness. And I'm so excited. I've known about what you wanted to do even before you started making it like official. Very excited about this. So Kasey, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
And so, you and Colleen Boyd, this is what we call a social enterprise. Well, actually, Downtown Desert Yoga is the social enterprise of Desert Community Wellness. And so explain, if you can, explain a social enterprise, or if you can, I can. And how Desert Community Wellness came about.
So we'll kind of backtrack a little bit. Desert Community Wellness is a very personal journey for myself and for my team. All of us came to find a regular wellness practice in our life to help us through various healing journeys. And I tied together with Colleen Boyd because yoga for me was my healing journey. And so I took that next step of getting certified as a yoga instructor through the Downtown Desert Yoga teacher training program. And it was through that program and all my conversations with Colleen and all the things that DDY, Downtown Desert Yoga, was already doing in the community. They already had community programs outside of the studio. They were already teaching with this philosophy called optimal movement, which is a philosophy in yoga that doesn't focus on the physical form, but rather the feel and the connection of you to your body. And so she was already on this path of making these wellness practices that we enjoy so much more accessible to the community. And we just kept talking about, this just feels so good. It's such a shame that it's not accessible. It's not something that everyone thinks is for them. And so we came up with this idea of how can we merge Downtown Desert Yoga and even take it a step further. And so we came up with this idea of creating a nonprofit, because then we could just diversify and expand and possibly bring resources from outside the community to support our community and expand the community programs that we're able to offer.
Right. When you talk about optimal movement, because I've had Colleen on here before talking about that as well, and how yoga is for every body.
Yes.
There are folks who are like, I just can't move as easily, can't get up off the ground as easily. And it's really, that's the thing that I appreciate about DDY is that, it's kind of meeting you where you're at.
Yes.
And seeing what can be done to make it to where you're more comfortable in your skin.
Exactly right. Yes. Yeah.
And so with this, like there are several businesses that just had the cojones to start during a pandemic.
Yeah.
Got to cheer them on, because it's such a hard time. It's such a hard time starting an organization or a business already, and then you add a pandemic on top of it, and that just really kind of weighs, that really adds the extra weights on the shoulders. And so exactly. And so how did you kind of adapt? Because I know that you and Colleen and Downtown Desert Yoga really kind of work together, and you're also, so community minded. I'm so grateful. And you're just like an example. I mean, DDY is just like an example of giving back to the community, like so many of our local businesses. So how did you adapt during the pandemic to kind of get the word out and reach people?
So a lot of that was, of course, making everything we offer virtual, being able to do as much as we can outside, and just reaching out to the wonderful organizations that are already doing great things in our community. And so our mission is founded in partnership. And so that's kind of where we started, reaching out to organizations already doing great things and talking with them, working with them in order to supplement the programs that they're already providing to the community. For example, Jardín de los Niños does amazing work in our community. Huge shout out to Jardín. And thank you, Jardín, if you watch this, for allowing us to come in as a partner. But we were able to come in with them and do yoga with their kids. So we were able to add and supplement to existing programs to kind of build in our beginning year.
And kid yoga, I mean, kid movements already are
Yeah.
yoga movements, it's just now it's a little bit more polished and like with
Yeah.
purpose,
Yeah.
because like happy baby, I mean, they're already doing it. They've known it. They just,
Yeah. Yes.
yeah. Yeah. And it's funny because I know a lot about yoga poses, but I'm not somebody who does yoga on a regular basis. And so, but yeah, happy baby. And so that's, and that's really where we talk about sustainable communities and
Yeah.
helping like connect that. And so,
Yeah.
that's fantastic. And I know that those partnerships are just going to continue to grow. I think that's so fantastic. So, but with COVID though, I mean, can you kind of like share, because I'd really like to have people know that you all are doing everything you can to make sure that people are safe.
Oh,
During that time.
definitely. And so we're following all the CDC protocols, mask required spacing, and like I said, we're doing everything we offer virtually as much as possible, or outdoors, definitely. Even at Downtown Desert Yoga, we've built an outdoor space now, the outdoor sala, so we're able to do classes outside whenever the weather's nice. And a lot of our programming we do outside. We'll do yoga in the park, things like that.
Well, and the short time that we were able to do something, Downtown Desert Yoga hosted one of our green drinks during that short little window, and we're holding off on that just because of the most recent variant and how contagious it is. And so with the upcoming week, you've got this week of activities, which I'm really sad to say that I'm going to miss just because of the other thing that I do as a state senator. I know, but that's why I wanted to help kind of promote you now. So tell us about the planning of the week and what's coming up.
We are so excited for this week. It's our first annual Downtown Desert Wellness Week. And so it's again, a partnership of our social enterprise. Will be at Downtown Desert Yoga, 303 South Alameda. And the whole week will consist of donation-based offerings. So pay what you can, and all donations will go to support Desert Community Wellness. We have workshops this Sunday. We have 3 workshops. And throughout the week, we have our regular schedule of classes. You can sign up on MindBody or downtowndesertyoga.com for any of those offerings, and they will list as free, and you'll get an email showing how you can donate. There are virtual options. There are in-person options with very limited spacing because of the new variant, but like I said, all of them will have a virtual option. We'll also have raffles and auctions that you can access online, so you don't have to be in the studio to participate. We have some wonderful artwork, jewelry, tons of stuff made by our very own DDY family and other supporters. We have a yoga challenge pass that we'll sell for next week only. And that yoga challenge, I'm really excited. It's a 9-week challenge, 2 yoga classes a week, and we'll have also a challenge each week, wellness related, because we also want to keep it a little dynamic. Yoga isn't what makes everyone feel well, right? We want to tie into all the different pieces. So those challenges will be fun, non-yoga based. And each week you'll get a prize for participating in the yoga classes or the wellness challenges. So you can buy the pass to participate in that challenge next week. And then on Saturday, we have our grand opening open house. That'll be located at 303 South Alameda. We'll have music, we'll have tapas and drinks, and you can like come in and out. We'll be inside or outside, whatever you're comfortable with. People will be coming and going. We can have a Zoom on you. That's a great idea. We'll do a Zoom. You can participate, maybe tune in. Kind of just Q&A, meet and greet. You'll come in. We'll be able to announce our auction winners, our raffle winners, kind of talk a little bit more about what we're doing, what we were able to accomplish in our first year, what we're excited to grow and do in our second year. And so all that will kind of come together Saturday at this event, Downtown Desert Yoga, from 1:30 to 4:30.
We'll have all of that information, and I love the idea of the challenge, because it's kind of like the lollipop that you get when you go to the dentist office, that you get rewarded for doing something that's good for you, and so I think that's great. We're going to have all of those links in the content below or above, all depending on how you're looking at us, and you'll be able to register and be able to participate to whatever your comfort level is. When it comes down to supporting Downtown Desert Yoga and Desert Community Wellness. And so, I'm so proud of both you and Colleen, just because of what you've been able to do, and just really not only understanding the value of community and connection, but also just for bringing in what are your values to make that relationship work. And I think it's so incredible that you're doing that. And any support that we can give you as a Green Chamber, you've got it. So Kasey, thank you. Any parting words? I mean, any come out and join us.
Yeah, definitely come out and join us. Tag in on Zoom. Email us if you don't want to come in person. We just love to hear your ideas. Like we said, we're just starting up. If you have an idea of a wellness program that you'd like to see in your community, hit us up. Let us know. Let's talk about it, because we're excited to create and add to what our community is already offering.
And I bet, oh, absolutely. And I bet, and I don't think I'm out of line doing this, is that if you're an organization or another nonprofit that sees where this can partner, that you can partner, I think you should reach out to Kasey and Colleen, because I think that's where we start developing strength in our community and those connections and the collaborations to help really benefit so many more people than just what's in kind of our wheelhouse. So Kasey, yes. So Kasey, it was so lovely seeing you. I'm sorry I'm not able to see you and the Bibbies, in person. And we'll take care of you and promote you next week as well. And if you are a member of the Green Chamber and would like to be able to record a Zoom chat, please, they're free. They're part of your membership to the Green Chamber. We help support you by showing the video out on our social media and through our YouTube and our eBlast network, all sorts of stuff. You can contact me here on the Green Chamber page. I'll be more than happy to schedule one with you. Kasey, good luck next week. I know that you all are going to rock it. And hopefully I'll see you soon. If not in 30 days, I'll see you soon.
Sounds great, Carrie. Thank you so much.